everybody, DangerousThing here. Welcome back to my channel, and hopefully you guys are more awake than I am. I literally just rolled out of bed, washed my face, brushed my teeth, and started recording. I spent a whole bunch of time last night responding to all of your comments. I am so happy and so amazed to see so many of you come to my channel from Bootram's channel. It is just so amazing. I am so grateful to both him for hosting me. He's an awesome general. Make sure to go back to his video and let him know that you went over to my channel, checked me out, and let him know that you enjoyed that video. If you didn't give him a like or a comment, do so because he really deserves it. He's really, truly awesome. And in the meantime, a lot of you guys, have been talking to me, asking me about what I'm playing, kind of my strategy with Boom Beach. A lot of you have been mentioning, that you do play and, you have very similar looking bases. So I am so happy to have you here. And I spent last night basically getting back to as many of you as I possibly could have, because I got a bunch of comments, in my inbox, on my videos, and a lot of you went to my Facebook page and left me a message there, and a lot of you that have joined my task force, have been talking to me through my task force. And yeah, if you are asking if you can join my task force, yes, you surely can. It's a dangerous thing. Check it out. If there is still a room, I will absolutely take you guys. You do have to stay active, because if you don't, I will kick you out. Okay, but now I want to show you our last night's task force operation. I think last night I had about 7 or maybe 8 people in my task force, and not everybody could have joined because obviously so many of you are from all over the world. I'm actually just reading comments right now. Some of you guys are from Australia, some of you guys are from Syria, Denmark, Netherlands. It is amazing to have such an international community. So let's just jump in and I will show you basically our last night's attack. I will show you a replay. It was really, really cool. There was a lot of teamwork there. Some people came in, cleared up one flank, and some people came in and just like finished off the base. And yeah, it was really, really cool. So I'm going to start it with WCDK200, who attacked the Smog City. And he is a much lower level player, but I'm taking everybody in because, hey, if you had come over and you showed me an interest and you wanted to join my task force, I don't know that I have it in my heart to turn you down. So he basically kicked it off, and let's watch a battle replay, and then I will sort of talk you guys through it. So this was Smog City, which was actually the highest level base of the 3 that we had in the Operation Pencil Neck. And so he basically just rolled out all his Zookas and his heavies. He didn't have that many. As I mentioned, he's a lower level player. He probably, couldn't host more Zookas and more heavies on his gunboats, on his boats. And so, he just came down here, tried to do his best, and, try to take down at least something for us before somebody else would jump in. Didn't quite happen, but hey, at least he took down enough of the health of those buildings, where you can see that cannon right there, the boom cannon, the cannon, and the rocket launcher are nearly finished off. So what happened next? Is that I jumped in and I decided that I'm gonna take down tension. And I was actually talking to one of the team members, and he was like, hey, do start it, but let me finish it off. And so that was our plan. Let me show you the battle, and I will just I'll just talk you through it. So my plan here was to basically descend on the left side of the flank, because on the right we have that rocket launcher, which was about level 5, I think, and I checked it out. If we descended all the way on the left, we actually wouldn't get hit by it for quite some time, until we would get all the way down to the core. So what I did is I took down those massive boom cannons first, and then I basically just did this thing right here, where I directed my troops all the way on the left, and in that time I also shot those remaining cannons and flamethrowers, and my troops had taken them down, and basically I positioned them right behind the core, where they just took it down, no problem. And so the guy who I was talking to, he was like, hey, what happened to leaving me something to finish off on the base? But what can I do? Girl just got carried away. I was so thrilled, and I often, like to strategize my attacks beforehand. And then once I jump in, I am kind of, if my strategy is working, I guess I'm kind of unstoppable. So that was just me really enjoying myself. Okay, so actually I was talking to Talia there. I don't know if I pronounced his name properly. He actually also has a task force which he invited people over to. I will drop a comment below, leave a name of his task force. If you're currently looking for a task force and you were trying to join mine and it was full, go ahead and check out his task force. He's really high level, very active player, so I think you would also really enjoy participating in his operations, in his task force ops. So, but let me show you Talia's attack here. Okay, so he basically came in with 44 warriors, level 14, and let's see what he does, what his strategy is. So as you can see, this base is a little bit spread out, so there is a bunch of stuff on the right flank that you can just go down to and get a bunch of free, energy and free gunboat energy. But you could also just go straight for the core, and yeah, let's check out what his strategy is. So he basically tries to take down all the mines around the core. Because he's got warriors, he needs to clear up those mines, because warriors can regen their own health. We all know that as they attack the building, but they're really vulnerable to mines and all the other damage. So let's see what he was doing here. Okay, he basically... let me just rewind this because I was talking too much and didn't actually show you the attack. So, alright, now let's pay close attention. So he basically nukes down those machine guns, he nukes down the all the mines around the core, and then he drops down and takes down some mines over there. Then he directs his warriors all the way to the right, so now they're just gonna go ham on these little core buildings, and yeah, and then from there on it just, it's a straight up strategy. So he drops a bunch of smoke so that he can direct his warriors straight to the core and watch this happen here. I spectated this as it was happening and it was beautiful. Look at that. And literally just like this much energy of the core was left. If he, if he would have just, like, I don't know, had 3, maybe 4 more warriors left, they would have definitely taken it down. So I was so stoked to watch this, and I hope you will enjoy his strategy too. Obviously, this was a great gameplay, great team play too, teamwork, because after Talia, we had Apes that went down, and he decided to go on Smog City, which was started off by the very first player and is the highest level base in the entire task force of this particular video. A whole lot is going on here. We have really high level sniper towers, really high level boom cannons, which we all know, tanks are super vulnerable to. We have a crap ton of machine guns, and we have, we have mortars that are really high level. And he actually is here with his medics and his tanks, which are pretty decent level. And so he basically is taking them down to the left flank so they can take down the mini cores and go ham on the core. Unfortunately here he gets a little carried away by going all the way up to rocket launcher, and we were actually talking to him in the chat and we were like, just flare it up to that core and finish off the core. But I think he just wanted to, kind of clear it off as much as he possibly could for another team player to come in. And he drops his critters. Look at that. They are just going ham on the core, but only 3 seconds left and he didn't finish it off. So now let's jump into the next attack of this. We had Apes Libra, and then we had Nino, who went after Apes Libra, and he was basically like, well, thanks man, you cleared up so much, I'm just gonna go ahead, direct my tanks to the right flank where they're all the way outside of the reach of every single defense building, and I'm gonna finish it off. Which, by the way, he does beautifully in just like 30 seconds. So there it goes, the core goes down. We got 62 out of 62 op points, and at this point we have just a very few attacks left. So there we go. Let's look at the illusion, because he finished off this beauty over here that was started by Talia, and who was like one schmack of the hammer of of the warriors away from finishing off. So what he's doing here, he's got Zuka girls and he's got heavies. He's sending them all the way to the corner of the flank. He's going to have them take down some of these massively giant boom cannons. So he's pretty close to them now. He's going ham on them, and now mortars, and now we have flamethrower. And that is it basically. He finished off a beautiful attack that Talia started, and yeah, he did it in no time at all, which was just beautiful. And so all of us basically finished off Operation Pencil Neck, and we got 150 out of 150 op points, which is fantastic. I cannot wait to see the Operation Task Force boat show up on my map with the rewards, because those are usually pretty sweet. And so right now we got 2 hours. We have to wait until we start the new operation. In the meantime, my task force is going ham to get more intel maps. And yeah, next thing you know, in 2 hours, we probably will be attacking another task force op. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My team is awesome. If you want to join and there's still room, do go ahead and check me out. It's DangerousThing. And if not, if there's no room, I will drop a comment below with Talia's task force name. I hope you don't mind. And you can go check out his task force too. So stay tuned for more task force ops, and next time we meet, I will probably have another episode of both task force and real-time player-based attacks and whatnot. So drop a comment below, let me know what more of Boom Beach you want to see, and thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys later.